Good morning, dear. How are you today? Today we are going to take about the present perfect simple. And in this lesson, we are going to know when do we use the present perfect simple. So we use the present perfect tense. The present perfect connects the present with the past and it links the present and the past. This tense shows us that actions in the past has a result in the present. That means that something happened before now has a result now. So there is a connection between the past and the present. For example, I have lost my book, which means what happened in the past is still true now and my book is still lost. يعني فعل المضارع البسيط التام بيربط بين الماضي مع الحاضر وبيظهر لي نتائجه هلا. Now let's move to when do we use the present perfect simple. We use the present perfect simple to talk about something that started in the past but hasn't finished. For example, we have been members of this club for 6 years. So before 6 years, it was 2014. So they have been in the club since 2014 up to this moment. صار لهم منذ 6 سنوات في النادي منذ 6 سنوات. Number 2, something that has just finished. For example, Sam has just finished the poster. إشي هلا خلص. Number 3, something that happened in the past but we don't know or we don't say exactly when. ما بنعرف متى أو ما حكينا ما ذكرنا متى. For example, Sam has won 3 silver medals. Here in this example, we don't know exactly when. And something that happened in the past but that affects the present. For example, I have cut my hair. Here we can see the results now. So the girl has a short hair. So the evidence or the result we can show them now. So something that affects the present. Now let's move to present perfect forms in affirmative. The present perfect forms in affirmative is formed using has or have plus the past participle. And before we get started, it's good to know how to conjugate the verb to have. We have singular form and we have the plural form. The singular form, I have, you have, he has, she has, it has. And the plural forms, we have and they have. And don't forget that we have regular and irregular verbs. You can get it from the end of your book. في عندي كمان أفعال منتظمة وغير منتظمة. Now let's move to the affirmative form. The affirmative form subject plus has or have, it depends on the subject, plus the past participle. The past participle from V1, verb 1 to verb 3. So احنا بنحط has أو have, it depends. If for example, if we have the subject I, we have to use have. So I have. And don't forget the past participle is from verb 1 to verb 3. So how to form a present perfect? And regular verbs, we have or has plus the past participle. And pay attention, you can, if the past participle, by adding, if the verb ends with E, we have simply add D. Let me show you in this example. If the verbs end in E, we simply add D. For example, I have closed the window. Here the verb close, it ends with E, so we simply add D. And in the past participle with verbs, we add ed. You can make a past participle by adding ed to the infinitive form of the verb. For example, I have listened carefully. He has cleared the table. And for the plural forms, we have walked to school. Now we need to pay extra attention also to verbs that end in y. Verbs end in y, we change the y to I. For example, we have studied hard. The verb study ends with y. And this is verb 1. When we have to do it in verb 3, so we omit the y and we add ied as here in the example. And now let's read the examples. Again, the present perfect is formed using has or have plus the past participle. In affirmative form, subject plus has plus have plus the past participle. So, you have seen that movie. You have seen that movie. You have seen that movie many times. This is the subject, and here we use have because here we have you, and this is the past participle of the verb. So this is verb 3 or the past participle. Also, we have time expressions in the present perfect simple. We use the following time expressions with the present perfect simple. For example, already, ever, for, just, never, since, still, yet. For example, we have known each other since 2004. يعني إحنا بنعرف بعض من 2004. Another example, Philippe has already started the project. So already and since, those are time expressions. هدول بالجملة بدلولي على إنه هاي present perfect simple. So that's it for today. Thank you very much.